Hello everyone and welcome to foRnix. Today we are going to study about the body fluid compartments. This is a very important topic yet a bit confusing one. So let's simplify it. Total body water. Total body water is equals to the 60% of the total body weight. So if we talk about a total body mass, 60% is by the fluids and 40% is by the solids. 60% fluids can be divided into intracellular fluid and extracellular fluid. Extracellular fluid can be further divided into interstitial fluid and plasma. Intracellular fluid is the fluid which is present inside the cells, and interstitial fluid is present in between the cells and in between cells and the capillaries, while the plasma is present inside the blood capillaries. If we talk about a healthy adult female, 45% is by the solids and 55% is by the fluids. Usually in our questions we get an healthy adult male, so we just have to remember two values, that 40% weight is by the solids and 60% is by the fluids. We can also understand this with the help of this graph, which clearly states that total body water is made up of intracellular fluid, which is 2/3 of the total body weight, and extracellular fluid, which is 1/3 of the total body weight. Extracellular fluid can be further divided into interstitial and plasma fluid. Along with these, there is one more type of fluid which is known as a transcellular fluid, which is present inside the cavities like the pericardial fluid, pleural fluid, peritoneal fluid. The usual value for these fluid is 0.5 to 1 liter. So, which ions constitute which fluid majorly? So, potassium is majorly present in intracellular fluid. Similarly, magnesium, phosphates and proteins are also present majorly in intracellular fluid. If we talk about the interstitial fluid, majorly sodium, chloride, calcium and bicarbonate ions are present, and in the plasma fluid proteins are present. So we can also understand this with the help of this flow chart, which not only will tell us about what constitutes which body fluid compartment, but also tell which ion or compound can be used to measure respective body fluids. For example, that total body water, as we know, 60% of the total body weight is equals to the total body water. Total body water can be directly measured by using T2O, D2O or antipyrine. In our exams, we get a question like which of the following fluids or which of the following compounds cannot be used to measure total body water. Three of the options will be from these three, and fourth one will be the answer in that case. So the total body water can be further divided in ICF and ECF. So if we talk about in terms of the total body weight, 40% of the total body weight is ICF and 20% of the total body weight is the ECF. So ECF can be directly measured by using these following compounds, which can be remembered by the mnemonic mist: mannitol, inulin, sucrose and sodium thiosulfate. So if we need to calculate ICF, what we need to do is first of all calculate total body water via any of these three compounds, and then calculate ECF by any of these compounds. Then the difference of them will be the ICF. So ECF can be further divided in interstitial and plasma fluid. Interstitial fluid is 3/4 of ECF and plasma fluid is 1/4 of ECF. Interstitial fluid can also be written as 15% of total body weight, and plasma fluid can also be written as 5% of total body weight. We can calculate plasma fluid directly by using two compounds, Riza or Evans blue. So how to remember it? Plasma is Riza and Evans. So in this way we can rhyme it and remember it. So if we need to calculate the interstitial fluid, what we need to do is calculate ECF by any of these compounds, then subtract plasma fluid by calculating Riza or by Evans blue. The difference will be interstitial fluid. So majorly in our exams, neetpg, inicet, fmge, we get the question from this flowchart. Sometimes, rarely, we get a numerical also, which can also be simplified in the following slide. See, I have given two questions. These questions were posted on a Telegram channel. So if you need to get through all the tough questions or the tricky ones, you can follow us or subscribe to our Telegram channel. I'll give the link in the description as well. So these type of questions can be solved by two methods. One is the unitary method, the basic conventional method, and it's a bit tricky one and a bit longer one. So I have given a formula here which can be straight away used to calculate the answer to these type of questions. So what the formula is, if we need to calculate the volume of distribution, it is the amount injected minus the amount excreted divided by the concentration. Let's try to solve these questions with the help of this formula. So in our question, 10 gram of inulin is injected IV, and after equilibrium, the concentration of inulin in plasma is 50 mg per 100 ml. If 10% of inulin is excreted, what is the ECF volume? So, how we can calculate this, solve this problem? So 10 gram was injected. So what we need to calculate is the volume of distribution in the ECF. Volume is equals to 10 gram is the amount injected Okay, minus the amount excreted. 10% is excreted, so it means 1 gram is excreted. 1 gram divided by the concentration, which is 50 mg per 100 ml. One more thing we need to remember in these type of questions is always try to convert the units beforehand itself. Like this will come out to be 9 grams divided by 50 mg into 100 ml. As we can see, our options are in the liter, and these are grams and milligrams. So these needs to be changed into the similar unit. So we can write 9 grams into 1000 to convert it into milligrams divided by 50 milligram into 100 ml. And to convert ml into liter, we need to divide by 1000 here. Okay, so 1000 and 1000 will go off. The 0, 1, 2. So it will come out to be 18 liter, which is option number B. So this is how easily we can calculate these type of questions by this formula. One more question I have given here, where 500 milligram of mannitol was injected, out of which 10% was excreted. Okay, after equilibrium, plasma concentration is 3.2 milligram per 100 ml, and we have to calculate the ECF volume. Similar, so volume of distribution will be 500 milligram minus 10% was excreted, so it means 50 mg was excreted, divided by 3.2 mg divided by 100 ml. This will come out to be 450 mg divided by 3.2 mg into 100 ml. Okay, so as we can see, the options are here also in liter, so we need to convert ml into liter here again. Mg, it's the same unit, so we don't need to convert it. So this will be around 450 divided by 32, which will come out to be more or less, as we can see, the options are quite away, so we can write it like 450 divided by 30, which will come out to be around 15. So okay, so what is the nearest option to 15? It's 14. And if we solve it by calculator or by something, so answer will come near about to 14 only. So this is how we can solve these kind of questions very easily. And what we have observed in the past years is any numerical question or any question where we usually the medicos get tricky, get confused. So these type of questions always give you an edge over others. So this is a very easy way to solve these type of questions. Follow Dr. foRnix 1 at the Telegram. Follow our YouTube channel. We always post some mnemonics, some easy tricks to solve the tough questions and the most important questions. Right now the inicet schedule is going on. Okay, so share amongst your friends and tell me in the comment section which topic you need to get to simplify in the further videos. Thank you.